What's up, guys? We're here on the Seahunter 28 Floridian, our hybrid model. We're going out of Key Largo right now, specifically targeting Wahoo. We'll be spearfishing in about 100 to 150 feet of water. We're 3 days out from the full moon, so we should have some really good action today. Hey guys, so we just pulled up to the wreck now. It's raining, but we're gonna start getting ready, and we'll keep you updated with each drift.
So right now what we're doing is we're getting all of our gear set up. For Wahoo, you have to use like a full breakaway system because they take off since they're so fast. So I'm using a float and a float line. Nick's getting his gun set up. Basically what you do is on one end there's going to be a big float at the surface. The other end attaches to your gun. That way you can shoot the fish, it'll take off, and you can still land it and it'll run with the float. You follow your float, pull it in, and hopefully we land the fish. So we just made a drift on top of the wreck. The current isn't really moving too much, but we kind of just stayed on top of the wreck. A lot of life, which is really good. The water's like crystal clear. So right now we're gonna go on the east side of the wreck. That's where we've been hearing that there's a lot of Wahoo. So we'll reset, put the flashers in, and we'll see what happens. So right now what we're doing is we're loading up. Chum is super important when you're diving for Wahoo. The smell, the flashiness of it. So we use chum and the flasher to help bring the Wahoo into us, because right now we're just in the blue and they'll see it from super far away. Hopefully they'll come in and eat the chum for a little bit, hang out, which gives us enough time to shoot them. So we'll see what happens. But putting them on the end of your spear gun is just easier than holding a handful of chum in the water. Alright guys, so we just made a bunch of really long drifts. I saw about 20 Wahoo come in on one drift. That kind of surprised me, and I took a long shot at one because that's as close as I could get. Hit him and it didn't stick. Just kind of what happens. We drifted a little more and we didn't see anything, so we're going to head back into the wreck and try to get some other fish to take home, so we'll see what we get. Alright, well, we got another yellowtail. Loaded up the boat with some yellowtails. The Wahoo don't seem to be around.
I went down. I saw a big school of yellow jacks, and I moved in on them, but they were really skittish. So they took off, and I ended up right in front of this guy. So took a pretty far shot, but stuck them good. So nice fish. So we made our first few drifts closer inshore, about 120 feet, and we weren't really seeing much, so we decided to move to about 160. And the first drift we threw in a bunch of chum, and this guy came right in. I made my dive down to him, and he kind of was skittish and bolted away, but I glided down to him, made kind of a long shot, but stoned him. Didn't take any line, pulled him right up, and good fish in the boat.
It's a really big fish.
All right, guys, we're pulling up to the dock right now. We did a few more drifts after shooting that one wahoo and those few yellowtails. We did see a couple more schools. Unfortunately, we didn't get a good shot on any of them. That's how it goes sometimes. We're pretty happy with what we got today. We're gonna take it in, clean the fish up, wash the boat down, and call it a day.